All right, so we have the Spanish Eyes pinball machine here. What we're going to do is we're about to go make a delivery, and what we wanted to do is show what we were going to do, how to reconnect or disconnect these Jones plugs. So all these big wire harnesses go to the back of the head here, and all you got to do is simply pull them off. So we're going to be pulling these guys off. Sometimes you have snaps in these guys because, again, they're about 40 years old, 50 years old. They get a little brittle. So this guy here just so happens to be that it has a freaking crack right here in the middle. So you got to be careful with these guys and maybe double hand these guys when you yank them out. Sometimes they have a bad terminal or something. They could fall apart. So you got to be careful. This guy though, you'll be able to pull this all off and just simply hide the Jones plug inside the hole there. And to reconnect, simply take them out and snap them back in. These EMs are fairly simple to work on, which is nice. Now the other thing, or reconnect the heads on. Oh, there's another thing here. The heads. When you take this thing off, you're going to want to run the power cable underneath and out the back corner, or out this little spot here. So what you do is you loosen up these screws and take them off. And make sure you put a hand on top, and you can roll just kind of push it forward a little bit with the screws out, and then run the cable underneath it and put the head back on. And it's nice to keep this little knot on the back side of it, so no one tugs a wire out of this guy either. So that's kind of nice. But these bolts here, your head bolts. There's 4 of these guys. Right now we only have 2 on, but they regularly have 4, and we'll be placing those guys on later on. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is when there's no coin mech in these fellas, there is a couple things you want to look at when you want to credit this guy up. You can see there it has little number 7, so it has 7 credits, and it is playing. So what we're going to do is restart this guy by pressing the start button. We're going to get the ball back in its place, and what happens here is that when you want to credit this guy up, what you want to do is connect this little guy. All you got to do is just squeeze these guys, or just touch this one here. And you can hear it give itself a credit. What this guy does, you touch this one, the next one, you touch that guy, it'll completely reset your game. So there's your credit button on the left, reset on the right. And this guy here, you see the little fuses. At times, if you have a thunderstorm or some bad connection somewhere, you may have a fuse go out. You always want to check out those fuses before you have any, if it doesn't turn on or doesn't just want to power on or whatever. That's usually one of the biggest culprits, is the freaking fuses. They just blow. There's a lot of connections in here, lots of relays, lots of crazy stuff going on. So at times things get tripped up and they pop one of those fuses. So you got to be careful with the amperage. They'll show you there on the paper what amp each fuse is, whether it's a slow blow or regular blow. Usually these old guys just use regular fuses. You could get them at a auto store, or usually an auto store. AutoZone or Napa, they usually carry these guys, so that's pretty cool. Usually they're 2 or 3 or 5 amps. Sometimes they're 8 and 10, so even 15. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on what to do with this guy when you want to power it up. So I'm going to power it down. We'll start fresh from here. So you plugged it all in. When you turn on the power light initially, there's no lights, there's nothing going on. And it shows here, flipper button. It says instructions. It has instructions and everything, but what we do is that it shows a little flipper button. What you're going to want to do is either hit the left flipper, just to turn on the lights, or if you want to start a game, you could have always just press the start button, and it'll light right up, and it'll pop the ball out as soon as it's done doing a countdown. So that's pretty cool. Oh, the ball's already out, damn it. So anyway, yeah, so I already started up a game. So that's pretty cool. And again, this is Spanish Eyes. It's kind of a fun game. I thought it was gonna be kind of just one of those repetitious games, real simple games, and have all these keys up here. I have no idea who the hell put them up here. Anyway, I thought it was a repetitious game, easy game, but man, it's actually pretty cool. There's a lot of things going on. It has this little revolving little rodeo runaround thing, which is neat. As you can just see, as you just saw, the jet bumper here, pop bumper is saving the ball at times, which I thought was pretty cool. So Got some LEDs in the rear. Got all LEDs all around to try to save the plastics from doing their thing. Kind of wanted to show how that worked with that little jet bumper here in the middle. How it saves the balls. Even from the back side, look at that. That's just awesome. But then you throw it out anyway. Anyway, there's a little bit of a tutorial, I guess, of what to do and how to keep this guy running if you need to add credits, reset it, or anything like that. I mean, hopefully this helps somebody. There's plenty of things we could do, and if you have any questions, let us know. Thanks for watching. Arcade Fun Kid, this is Dan. We're out.